Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today, I'd like to delve into some enlightening findings from a study that I believe could be of great interest to you. This study has been conducted by Laurie Santos, a distinguished professor of psychology at Yale University and the host of the Happiness Lab podcast. The study provides a comprehensive exploration into the science of happiness. It's not just about the theoretical aspects, but it also offers a practical ways on how we can rewire our minds to enhance our sense of well-being. Today, I'll be sharing some of the most crucial points that Santos has shared with us. The aim here is not just to understand the science behind our emotions, but to learn what we can do starting at any time to improve our mental health and happiness. And the best part is that there are no gimmicks involved. It's all about simple and achievable steps that we can incorporate into our everyday lives. I myself have tried some of these practices before coming across this study, and I can genuinely tell you that it had made some of the toughest time of my life more bearable. The study kicks off with the sobering insights. Happiness isn't an innate predisposition in humans. Instead, our evolution has focused more on our survival and reproduction than our joy. In an era where society and technology have advanced at an insane speed, our minds are often left struggling to keep up, leading to an increasing rate of depression and unhappiness. But Professor Santos doesn't leave us in this disheartening stage. Rather, she provides actionable solutions to navigate this evolutionary challenge. She commences by introducing 3 terms to define our common pitfalls, and then lays out 5 brain rewirement practical actions that we can integrate into our daily or weekly routines, which can propel us towards an improved state of well-being. The first concept that the professor discussed is the concept of miswanting. This is a psychological term that refers to the human tendency to inaccurately predict what will make us happy in the future. It's a sort of misjudgment or miscalculations of our future desires and feelings. We often fall into the trap of believing that certain things such as more money, promotions at work, acquiring material possessions, or even getting married will significantly increase our happiness. This belief is deeply ingrained in our society and is often reinforced by media and societal expectations. However, Santos' study reveals a different reality. Once our basic needs such as food, shelter, and safety are met, these additional factors do not necessarily contribute to our happiness as much as we might expect. This is not to say that these things can't bring joy or satisfaction, but they are not the primary drivers of happiness that we often make them out to be. For instance, consider the pursuit of wealth. While money can provide comfort and security, numerous studies have shown that beyond a certain income level, additional wealth does not equate to increased happiness. In fact, the relentless pursuit of wealth can often lead to stress and decreased satisfaction. Similarly, while promotions can bring a sense of achievement and recognition, they can also come with increased responsibility and work-related stress. Material possessions can bring temporary joy, but they can also foster a constant desire for more, leading to a never-ending cycle of wanting. Even life milestones like marriage, often idealized in our society, come with their own sets of complexities and challenges. The concept of miswanting serves as a reminder to reassess our priorities and expectations. It encourages us to focus less on external achievements and possessions and more on internal factors like personal growth, relationships, and emotional well-being. It's about understanding that happiness is less about having and more about being. Next, Santos introduced the term reference point in her study. This refers to the standard or the benchmarks we use to evaluate our own lives. These reference points often involve comparing our own status, achievements, and possession with those of others. This is a common human tendency, and it's been amplified in the digital age where social media platforms provide a constant stream of others' highlight reels. The problem with using others as our reference points is that it can lead to a sense of dissatisfaction, even when we are objectively doing well by most standards. For example, you might feel content with your income until you learn that a peer is earning more. Suddenly, your satisfaction diminishes, not because your circumstances have changed, but because your reference point has. This constant comparison can create a sense of perpetual dissatisfaction. It's like being on a treadmill, always running but never reaching the destination because the destination keeps moving. No matter how much we achieve or acquire, there's always someone who has achieved more or acquired more. This can undermine our happiness as our focus shifts from appreciating what we have to lamenting what we don't. Moreover, these comparisons often overlook the fact that everyone's life journey is unique, with its own sets of challenges and triumphs. What might seem like a perfect life from the outside could be fraught with unseen difficulties. Conversely, those who might seem less successful by societal standards might be leading fulfilling and contented lives. The concept of reference point serves as a reminder to be cautious about the comparisons we make. It encourages us to derive our sense of satisfaction and self-worth from our own progress and personal values rather than external comparisons. It's about recognizing and celebrating our own achievements, appreciating what we have, and understanding that success and happiness looks different for everyone. Another intriguing concept Santos discussed is the hedonic adaptation. This describes our human tendencies to adjust to new experiences over time, meaning even the most exciting experiences can lose their zest and influence on our happiness. It's an essential part of our evolutionary journey and has greatly contributed to our progress to date. Let's consider the thrill of buying a new smartphone. For instance, at first, every feature fascinates us, and we can't help but feel a surge of joy every time we use it. However, as weeks pass, the initial exhilaration fades. This is an example of the hedonic adaptation in action. In today's world, characterized by relentless consumption, this effect can inadvertently undermine our happiness if we're not mindful. It's vital to recognize this phenomenon and take conscious control, ensuring our quest for the new and shiny doesn't eclipse our ability to find joy in what we already have. However, the study is not all doom and gloom. Santos presents a set of practices called rewirements that can help us modify our behavior and increase our happiness. These are focusing on gratitude. Regularly expressing gratitude can shift our focus from what's wrong in our lives to appreciating what's right. This could involve keeping a gratitude journal where you note down things you're thankful for each day, or simply take a moment to appreciate your blessings. I remember there were 3 years in my 20s when I was going through a rough time, and writing down few things each day that I was grateful for or found it funny really helped give me a better perspective on my situation. The next one is savoring the good things in life and trying your best to stay present and not distracted. Fully enjoying and appreciating positive experiences when they occur is what this is all about. Instead of constantly chasing the next big thing, we should learn to savor the present moment and derive joy from it. Whether it's watching a sunset or enjoying a delicious meal, or simply finding solace in a moment of peace and quiet, we can find happiness in the here and now. I think the biggest obstacle to fully being present is often our phone and the media apps that are on it. I have been making an effort to try to distance myself from media apps while I'm rinsing dishes, taking a shower, or even during my commute to work. On the days when I successfully embrace silence and allow my thoughts to wander, I generally feel more rested and less fatigued next day. The third recommendation is incorporating exercise into our daily routine. Physical activity is known to boost mood and reduce stress and anxiety. Santos suggests making exercise a regular part of our routine. This doesn't necessarily mean intense workouts. Even a daily walk or some light stretching or cleaning around the house can make a big difference. The fourth recommendation is prioritizing social connections. Humans are inherently social creatures. We thrive on connections and interaction with others. Santos suggests that fostering strong, positive relationships with family, friends, and our broader community can significantly enhance our happiness. This can involve spending quality time with loved ones, engaging in meaningful conversations, or participating in a community activities. The last one is being other-oriented. This involves focusing on others and their needs rather than being self-centered. Acts of kindness, generosity, and compassion not only benefit others, but also contribute to our own sense of happiness and fulfillment. This could be as simple as helping a neighbor, volunteering, or just lending an ear to a friend in need. Santos emphasizes that these requirements are not a cure for serious mental disorders, but they can significantly improve our well-being. It's also important to know that negative emotions are a normal part of human experiences and can serve as signals for us to make changes in our lives. The key takeaway from this study is that happiness is not merely a state. It's an ongoing practice, and we need to actively implement these rewirement strategies daily to see a change in our levels of happiness. Alright everyone, thank you so much for sticking around. I hope I provided good value in this video. I hope to see you next time. Have a blessed and peaceful day. Bye.